Through a separation in September, Tucker was surrendered without my knowledge, very beginning of October, and I had no clue he was at the Humane Society for 6 months. Like, Tucker was that dog sitting in there, and he had a family that loved him.
Tucker came in October and had some behaviors that we were working on with him. He was dog reactive, he was a little mouthy, and so our animal care team worked on a behavior plan with him, and he got adopted eventually.
He was placed a total of 3 times and immediately returned because of separation anxiety. It was just right before Easter, and my best friend sends me a screenshot. And she was like, "Is this your Tucker?" I was like, "Oh my gosh." And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was like, "It's not open, I can't go get him." The next morning, we get to the Humane Society, and I'm like nervous, and of course, like waiting in the lobby for 4 minutes seems like an hour and a half.
We all were attached to Tucker. He'd been here for several months, so we were really excited to see it.
Oh, I was crying, like happy cry. When he saw Logan and my heart burst, I was just like, okay, all right, things are gonna be fine.
To see him light up and change into a completely different dog was so rewarding for all of us. We all started crying. We all looked at each other and we just said, this is why we do what we do every day. It was a really special moment for everybody.
It's like a second chance. We're so appreciative of the volunteers, the staff.
Tucker is just one of thousands of animals that we help either get home or reunite with their owners every year. That really is what keeps me doing what I love to do.
I chose to name her Suki, which is Japanese for loved one. I wanted her to feel loved, even though the reason she came to the shelter obviously was a horrible act of cruelty. She was shot through her right shoulder and in her head.
One of her eyes was swollen and looked like some sort of trauma had happened to it. And we took x-rays and we found that she actually had 4 pellets. 2 in her body and then 2 in her skull. So that was our next step with her, was to surgically take out her eye.
I thought the best course of action would be have her in foster care to kind of see, you know, if she would regain the ability to be able to eat and use the litter box. Bo just started sitting by her crate a lot, and she would come up and smell him, and they'd sniff through the crate. He, I think, somewhat felt like he needed to take care of her, and she would follow him around like a little duckling. He was very gentle with her. I think Bo gave her courage and support and friendship, and I think that allowed her to be able to start exploring her world and regain her health. It soon became apparent to us that it was such a special relationship. Suki couldn't be one that could go back to the shelter. She just has taken over the hearts of everyone in the house.
At that personal level, it gets you.
You, the donors, have really made a difference in Suki's life and in the lives of so many animals that need extensive medical care.
The donors don't realize that everything that we do is because of them. They're there to support us financially, and they support us just knowing that people care about the work that we do, and that means the world to us.